Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. Now we're going to be doing the unboxing of the Memphis shade order that I placed. This took about a week to get. Free shipping though. This is their mount kit. Got it in black, of course. It's a Lowrider S. What else is in here? Oh, here's the light relocator block. That's also a new one for the what is this? Oh, I also got the hand guards. So I'm going to be installing this one first so you guys can see what this looks like installed with the fairing that it has right now. So here's the mounting hardware instructions and the hand guards themselves. So we're going to install those first, just so you guys can see what it would look like without the fairing. What is this? Okay. What is this? Right here. Oh, this is the light shroud. Wow. This was $30. And this is the actual fairing itself. This is the Memphis Shades Road War fairing, and I'm guessing this is some hardware. This right here, I believe, is this is the 11 inch. The 11 inch or the 13 inch windshield. Oh, 11. And that's the fairing. That's it. Alright, now that we saw what it looks like without the fairing, without the road warrior fairings, now we're gonna go ahead and uninstall this what does it call it, speed screen fairing. We're gonna go ahead and probably pull these out. I guess we're gonna have to learn on the way we go. Let's see. Too big. This is all we have to remove, is these guys. Oh, that comes off. Oh, that was an easy. Look at this. This is what I'm wondering about. These scratches, and that's from the bike cover. I guess this comes off of down there. It's the same size. Oh, what the heck? This is a star pattern one. Okay. Why would they do that? That looks about the right size. Of course, it won't fit. Let's get ourselves this hole. Maybe you can even remove the helmet. I mean, it's coming out anyways. Here, let's just move this helmet, this headlight. How do you take this off? Bolt on the back. I guess we would have to move this. Let's see. That's really tight. Okay. Okay, so I guess this is the easiest way to take that off, pulling that out. Put these there. So now I'm guessing we use this old block, the same one. Then we have to loosen this guy up. So we should probably do that now. Try 14. Just loosen it up. Now, there we go. Whoo, you don't want to do that. That's pretty much loose. Let's make some room here. Alright, so that's loose. Let's go get the block. Now let's take a look at these instructions. Let's just put it on there. Let's see what this says. So what is this for? Spacer. Oh. That's where that goes. Alright, this was sort of, okay, so let's just take off that right now. Be a good time, It's still the same, just bolt. Let's go ahead and take off this other plastic piece. That is that. All this stuff goes with this piece. Put that all over there. Yeah, this goes underneath. Now let's take a look at this. Facing up. Alright, let's take a quick. Okay, let's go ahead and install the light block, the headlight extension kit. So we already removed this fella from right here. These are the bolts. It's easier to access it down here. And we also removed the holder for the top portion. Let's take this off. We're going to reuse this bolt. I think I put the shoot, it's right here. So this is gonna go here. This is gonna go right here. Barrel. This is the barrel spacer. Okay. Okay, so then here's the headlight extension kit installed. Okay, and just don't tighten it too much. We're gonna go ahead and leave this loose so we could adjust it, and then just like the other pieces, probably put some Loctite. Just hand tying this. And we need to go back in here. Probably, since we won't be able to. Then we're gonna go ahead and connect this back right here. That's connected. This is now ready for the Road Warrior fairing. We also have the shroud. That way, when you take off the fairing, it doesn't look like it's missing something. Yep, that looks good. There's the extension lock. Jeez. Don't want to break anything. Gonna die with this stuff. All right. It's still loose, of course. How does that look? This one just adjusts to where we need it. All right. Let's clean up. Let's put this together. Make sure you use some type of a protective surface. Uh-oh. I think I need... This is this guy. Alright. There's that one. And let's go. Because this is adjustable too. Just leave it in the middle. This is a very easy install. Alright, that's pretty much it. Let's go put this piece outside. Okay, so now that we've installed the brackets. Let's see how this fits. Got one side in, let's look at the other side. Alright, here's where I realized that these brackets for the quick attach were backwards. I had to flip them around. Sorry, the video's been... It's a long video, guys. It took me, I think, about 2 to 3 hours to install this fairing. I had to flip these forward instead of the way where that little loop sticks to the back. I had to, as you can see right here, I'm loosening them back up, turning them over. And after, because I was struggling so much to try to get this thing to line up, the fairing, after I flipped these brackets, mounts, whatever you want to call them, quick detach mounts, it was so much easier. So here's a tip for the installation: make sure you put these guys facing forward, or I guess you could call them a dog ear, kind of like the fence. The adjustable knot facing forward, and the locking nuts towards the back of the wheel, or towards the back. So this is me trying not to scratch the paint. Here's a better view right there. Flip them around, make sure they're facing forward towards the headlight. Just like this is a good video. This is a good shot right here. You want to make sure these are facing forward, and then tying them up slightly and turn them around so you don't scratch the paint off the tank. Once I did this, it latched on easily. There's also, I also noticed the top of the fairing, the windscreen was gonna hit, so you could adjust these little the quick detach. There's adjustments on them, you can move them forward, and that's another thing that I did. Another tip is look out for the headlight. Since it's loose, it kept on bumping into the fairing, and installing and uninstalling, moving stuff around, readjusting, this is all part of the installation. This is what caused the video to be so long, and having to do it once or twice. This is why. You just have to be patient with these installations. You have to take your time. Don't force anything. Don't scratch. Don't break, because it's just gonna make things worse. The frustration's gonna add up. So just right there, that's when I realized like what the windscreen's gonna hit the top. So that's when I decided to loosen it. And this is me installing Loctite on the quick detach mount, tightening things up. So if you're tightening those brackets from the inside, kind of like this, then you have installed the quick detach mounts properly. If you're tightening them from the front, that means you have them on backwards. So take a good look right here, guys. Make sure you install these right. Right here, I had already installed the fairing. I had aligned it, and now I'm just tightening everything up with the actual fairing installed. After I finished doing this, I went ahead and I removed the fairing, and I tightened up the headlight. And this is just a process where it's gonna take time. See right here, this is me loosening it up and then adjusting. I pull it forward just to give it enough room for the windscreen to fit without banging into the clutch cable or the brake cable. And this is just those little things you have to adjust before you bring out the windshield. And let's see what else. This is just me trying to tighten up the headlight before I remove, looking at the alignment, making sure everything looks nice and good. And this is where I start trying to move, because I noticed the frame was slightly unaligned, so I brought up one side closer. You could also measure the upper trees and adjust so it looks good. And I believe it was down by 1/8 or 1/4 of an inch. and that's what I went ahead and I did. I moved that, adjusted the fairing, and now I'm trying to tighten up, remove the, so now everything's tight. The brackets where the fairing sits on, the quick detach, and now I'm tightening up the headlight block, the extension block. This is me tightening it up, trying to get it to the point where it's easy for me to remove it and install the fairing off of one go, because the whole time I was trying to adjust the fairing, the headlight was getting in the way of completely sitting the fairing on the quick detach bracket. And this is just a process of getting it to click, trying to get it to latch on, and trying to make it look good. The headlight is still loose, and that's pretty much it. You just got to keep on working it. This fairing installation took me, like I said, maybe 2 to 3 hours. Not reading the instructions and probably doing this for the first time. This is probably one of those installations you'll probably want to take a whole day working on. And right here, you can see it right here. The headlight is hitting the fairing right at the very top whenever I try to set the fairing on the bracket. And the goal is to get it to a point where it all kind of flows in together, it all works out together. And this is just something that you're gonna have to keep on working on, keep on adjusting, and just take your time, guys. There's a lot of adjustments here with the light. You have to keep on adjusting the light. Looks pretty good now. You probably aim it down a little bit more. Let's give it oh, that's right. I don't have the key with me. I think that looks good. And here we are towards the end of the video. Thank you guys for, if you've made it this far, thanks for watching the video. It's long, it's about an hour long. And you want to finish this windscreen, the shield, with the screws that are with the kit. They're made of plastic, so you want to do it by hand. And this is pretty much the end of the finish of the race. Just take your time. Once again, be patient. Put them in, you know, just one by one. If you want to make sure the alignment of the flathead, what appears to be a flathead screw, kind of just align them all up, get it to look nice. And so far the bike looks really good right now. And just kind of like the beginning of the video that I mentioned, this is stock handlebar risers that this is how it comes with from the dealership, from the factory, with these risers. I believe they're like 3 inches high. Not really crazy like those high risers, those 8-10 inch risers. They look good on this bike, but looking at it right now, it doesn't look too bad. It's and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys can agree with me. With the hand guards and the Road Warrior fairing, the bike looks really nice. I'll be uploading another video of a walk around once I finish all these other installations that I'm doing. Alright, there it is. Installation of a Road Warrior fairing on a 2020 Lowrider S on stock bars. Let's take it out for a spin.